Yes, I got laid off. Now what? Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sonya, and I am back. Not with a video in regards to the norm that you see on this channel, but kind of as a life update. It's been a lot going on, and I was out on my little walk this morning, and I decided to come on and talk with you guys in light of everything that was going on in our society currently. So, based off of the title of the video, you can see the girl was laid off from her job. I was laid off from my job that I've been on for 12 years in healthcare. So this is kind of like a story time. Bear with me. So I was laid off from my job in healthcare. I was there for over 12 years, and that was August the 12th of 2025. We were told abruptly. I can't go into detail, but that's neither here or there. But the point of this video is not to really talk about the company that I was laid off from, but to talk about some things that I am currently doing and have gone through to help me get through this, and hoping that my story can probably help someone else that's out there going through the same thing. So when I first got laid off, and mind you, this is not my first time getting laid off, but no matter how many times you get laid off, it doesn't lessen the blow or how irritated and pissed off that you are in regards to it happening, because you go to work, do your job, and do what you quote unquote are supposed to do. So you don't think, hey, this can't happen to me. It's just not at the forefront of your mind. But honestly, in this day and age that we are currently in, I guess everybody needs to be having this on the front of their minds. But some things that have gotten me through and getting me and my family through, and mind you, we're still trying to figure things out, but these things have been helpful for me. When I got laid off, I'm not gonna lie to you, I spent a couple of days angry, upset, mad as hell, but I had to tell myself, get it together. Get your shit together. It was days when it was kind of hard to get out of the bed. You just was mad, and your mood was just off. So I started slowly but surely structuring my day, getting up, getting my child ready, getting my child off to school, doing my things I have to do around the house, just moving, handling business, and getting back into a schedule of things. I'm not mad that I took that week or so to kind of grieve the process or process the process of everything that was going on, because it helped me get clarity. It helped me get things in order in my mind and process what was happening. So I say that to say, take your moment if this happens to you and grieve the loss of that job. That job, or those people that you worked with for years and years and years, that job that you dedicated a lot of your time to. Take your time and grieve the process. Another thing that I did that was very important, review the documents that your job that laid you off gives you. I mean, read that thing like you a lawyer. Go over everything with a fine-tooth comb. Make sure you're not missing anything. Get your paperwork in order. Get your W-2s from your job. Make sure they send you your separation letter. All of those, gather your paperwork, because you're going to need those things in order to file for your unemployment benefits. I did do that. I file for your unemployment immediately. You might not get it immediately, but you want to go ahead and get that process going, because you don't know how long anytime you fooling around with the government, they take forever. So you want to go ahead and get that ball rolling as far as your unemployment goes. If your job gives you a severance package or something, my husband and I, we, take the time to take care of your immediate bills that are dire, like your mortgage, your rent, your car, whatever bills that you have that you can take care of that. Another thing that we did, and we're still doing all of these things, we sat down and wrote down every expense that we had. And when I say every expense, I mean every expense, down to the freaking subscriptions to Hulu or whatever it was. You write everything down and you look at it and figure out what the heck can we get rid of. Because listen, money, every little penny counts when you're going through this. If you have daycare bills, whatever your bills are, I don't know what your bills are. I don't have a daycare bill, but write down everything. Then we went through and figured out what can we cut, what's non-essential that we don't need, that we can do without for a while until we get back to where we want to be. Another thing that I learned, that we are learning, and I learned this before when I was laid off before I was married, call your creditors. A lot of times they have hardship programs, things that they can do in the interim to get you, to give you a little time with your payments and whatnot. Do that. That's important. And take your pride, get pride out of this. Do what you got to do to try to make this thing work. Reach out and see what kind of benefits your local state has. Whatever. Next thing I did, and I'm currently still doing it, working on my resume, cleaning it up. 12 years is a long time to not have your resume updated. And that's one thing I wish that I would have done, kept it updated along the way so that if something like this happens, you wouldn't be caught off guard, scrambling, trying to figure out if you got it together. But that's okay. That's neither here or there now. So you work on your resume, get that in tip-top shape, let other people review it, which that's what I'm in the process of currently doing, letting others review it. And I've been, continuously networking. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a struggle out here right now in this work environment. I do have my bachelor's degree in healthcare management, but the economy that we're currently in, the job market is kind of crazy, but I'm learning, and that's one thing I want everybody to learn. I'm not afraid. I'm learning not to be afraid to step outside of the box, doing something different. Another thing that I'm learning that you have to do in this process, tap into your side hustle. When I tell you I am developing a lot of different side hustles. If you bake cakes, bake a cake. If your thing is helping people lose weight, do that. Whatever your side hustle is, don't be afraid to do that side hustle to make you some extra money on the side, is all I'm saying. And I'm not too proud to tell you that that's some of the things that you got to do out here. Well, another thing is make sure you are reading your word. I don't want to get biblical on everybody because that's not what I'm here to do. But get in your word more. And it's allowed me to get in my word more like I should have been. And it's giving me clarity to remember to have that, faith the size of a mustard seed, and just know that everything's going to be all right. You're going to be good. Point blank, he will take you through things because he knows that you can handle it, for one. And it's giving me so much clarity and peace. And it's allowed me, even though this is not the ideal situation, I'm not happy about it, but I'm learning to appreciate the things that I have. My bank account don't say that I'm rich, but everything around me, my family, my friends, my husband, my child, my sister, all of that stuff just reminds me that I'm rich in so many other ways. And that's why I say you gotta tap into your faith and write in a journal, read your Bible, go to church, whatever you need to do. Watch that thing on TV. It don't matter. Whatever you need to do, because you got to keep your clarity in your mind so that when you're applying to these jobs, when we are applying to these jobs, it'll help you when you get rejected, because we're going to get rejected. It'll help you when you get frustrated. All of that. Take care of yourself. I mean, I have been walking more. I've been in when I can, getting to the gym. That's one thing I want to get rid of, because health, I'm learning, is wealth. What you're not gonna do is have me in, I'm not gonna be in nobody's hospital because I'm sitting around here stressed out. So take care of yourself, because stress can kill. Stress is the ultimate thing that will have you in your moments, because you're going to still have these moments, even though you've been laid off and it's probably been a while. You're going to still have those days when you just are upset about things. But when you're taking care of yourself, eating better, and that's all of these things are things that I'm learning along the process. Eating better, I feel better. So reach out to your support system. Don't be afraid to call your friends, your family, or whatever. What they say, closed mouths don't get fed. So that is it. That's all the things that I am currently doing in this process of being laid off, as far as trying to keep my sanity. That's the video. That's it. I hope that it can help someone. I hope you can use some of these tips if you are in this unfortunate situation of being laid off. But just remember, it is not the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. We woke up. God gave you a roof over your head, mobility in your limbs. The devil is a liar. This will not take you. This will not put you in a mind frame to where you feel like it won't get better, because it will. So preach. I'm not gonna preach, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope that you could use something in this video that was said. All right, be blessed.